Hey everyone, I'm Adam and this is Daven, and we are here today to talk about compassion and boundaries
And the wheel of consent.
and the wheel of consent. And a lot of people might feel that to be compassionate, you need to just be really good at giving and just keep giving even when there's nothing in the tank. Like the really compassionate person still gives and gives and gives.
Yeah, the compassionate person sets aside their own needs for others over and over and over again.
They're just, a serial martyr, basically.
You might see yourself as a good person, but not realize this sort of martyr quality that you're carrying.
Because quite often when we give to the extent where we're not actually willing to give, but we do it anyway, it's like we keep denying a part of ourselves. It's like we keep digging away at something inside ourselves. So we can actually start feeling quite empty inside. We can feel like burnt out. We can feel depressed. And this is something I used to do as well. It's like I used to give hoping that I would get back from others.
Yes, that's how you got your needs met.
That's how I got my needs
Yeah.
met. And then when people didn't realize my needs, I'd get really pissed off and think they were bad people.
And then those people who were receiving probably felt like, oh, this isn't a safe gift to receive from you, because you're actually trying to get something back from me by giving me this gift.
Right. So it was very confusing. So this is how we get back to this theme of boundaries and compassion. And it's Brené Brown who said, the most compassionate people are the best at boundaries. Do you want to tell us a bit about what that means?
Oh my goodness. Well, the thing is, when we put ourselves first in the sense of knowing who we are, what we need, and what we want to experience, and we're willing to ask openly for that in the world, then we actually have an opportunity to be fully met ourselves first. That's separate. First, we feel fully met. And then from this beautiful fullness, we can then choose to give from there. And in knowing who we are and what we want, then we're also much clearer on what we can give with a full heart. So even that phrase, to be able to give from a full heart, instead of to give from a, well, this is all I have to give in this moment, I'm going to give my last little bit that I have. I mean, if you're going to give that with a full heart, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's not really a gift unless you can give it with a full heart. Does that seem true?
Yeah, it's not a gift if you're going to resent the person that you gave it to for receiving it. It's not a gift if you're going to feel burnt out and upset and because of it, if you're going to get ill because of it.
Yeah, it's like we need to have our clear no's so that we can have clear, clean yeses.
And that's how we can be truly compassionate, to give with this cleanness and this clarity, like, yes, this is for you, and I give it to you fully, and there's no strings attached. That seems so simple, but it's actually a really profound shift. When you think about your relationships or relationships that you've seen, quite often the way that we interact, transact with each other, there's something attached, whether it's spoken or unspoken, which can lead to this kind of murkiness. So we're leading a workshop about the Wheel of Consent, where it's about really learning to slow down and notice and trust yourself and value yourself. And one of the big benefits of this work for me has been really growing into my self-worth. Instead of putting myself down and putting everyone else first, knowing, okay, well, now I would like to receive something and I'm going to make a request and I could still receive a no, and that's okay. But the simple act of trusting and valuing my own needs brings me and brings us into a deeper sense of personal sovereignty in the world.
There's also this beautiful practice of getting in touch when we actually do learn to speak up for what we want to experience and ask for that and value that, it's very vulnerable to do that. And when we get good at doing that and comfortable with our own vulnerability, that gives us this incredible amount of compassion for giving to others and recognizing that in their asking from us, they're exposing their vulnerability. It's a very different way to interact in giving and receiving.
We can treat the other person with much more respect and care.
And their sovereignty, respect
Right.
their sovereignty.
Right. So it's simple, but it's actually a real shift in the way that we are with each other. So come and join us for a whole weekend of learning to slow down and trust and value yourself, learning this brilliant map, the Wheel of Consent, created by Dr. Betty Martin.
Please join us. It's coming up soon. We'd love to have you.
Bye.